Good morning, children. Once again, welcome back to English class. Today, let's have a look on an interesting story, A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, the father of English literature. We have a lot of characters in the story, so please don't be confused. We have mainly two couples are there in the story, Lysander and Hermia, Demetrius and Helena. So let's have a look on the story. When the story begins, Lysander tells Hermia that he will meet her that night in the forest outside the city. The wood happens to be the place where the king and queen of fairies, Oberon and Titania, and their subjects hold their festivities. But that night, Oberon and Titania have a misunderstanding. He had wandered her favorite pixie as a page, and she was not willing to hand him over. Oberon asked Puck, a mischievous elf, to bring him the juice of a magical flower. He plans to drop it on Titania's eyelids when she is asleep so that she may love him enough on waking up to let him have the young boy as his page. While Oberon is waiting for Puck to return with the magic juice, he sees Demetrius and Helena entering the wood. Helena had told him that her friend Hermia was planning to elope with Lysander that night and that they had planned to meet in this very same wood. As Demetrius comes looking for Hermia, he is angry with Helena for following him and runs away from her, leaving her to the mercy of the wild animals in the forest. Helena runs after him in fear. Oberon, who has been watching them, feels sorry for Helena. So when Puck returns, he asks him to look for an Athenian youth and put a few drops of the magic juice on his eyes when he is sleeping. He asks him to take care to do it when he is close to the pretty Athenian woman so that he sees her on waking and falls in love with her. When Puck goes to do his master's bidding, Hermia enters the wood and Lysander is waiting to take her to his aunt's house, but they barely walk half away before she is tired. Lysander asks her to sleep until the morning and he sleeps a little distance from her. Puck sees them together and mistaking Lysander for Demetrius and pours the juice over his eyes. Helena happens to come by and seeing Lysander lying there goes to see if he is alive or dead. He wakes up when she touches him and speaks to her with love, thanks to the effect of magic juice. Helena is upset with him for knowing that he is in love with Hermia. She thinks he is making fun of her. She tries to walk away from him, but he follows her, besought. When Hermia wakes up and finds herself alone in the wood, she goes looking for Lysander. Oberon finds Demetrius asleep after his fruitless search for Hermia and Lysander. Knowing that Puck had mistakenly put the juice on Lysander's eyes, Oberon now puts it on Demetrius' eyes. He wakes up to see Helena and professes his love for her. Lysander and Hermia too come to the spot, and both Lysander and Demetrius confess their love for Helena. Helena thinks the two of them and her dear friend Hermia are making fun of her. She asks Hermia how she could side with them being her friend. Hermia, on the other hand, thinks Helena is making fun of her. As the two women argue with each other, Demetrius and Lysander go looking for a place where they can duel for Helena's love. Oberon and Puck watch the unfolding complications, and Oberon asks Puck if he had done this deliberately. Puck responds that he had not, but was thoroughly enjoying the confusion. Oberon advises Puck to make the men lose their way, and when they tire and fall asleep, to put the juice of another magical flower on Lysander's eyes, so that he may fall in love with Hermia again. He wants each woman to be happy with her man. Puck brings the four people to the same part of the woods without them being aware of it. He makes them sleep and puts the juice of the other flower on Lysander's eyes to take away the previous charm. Lysander sees Hermia on waking up and remembers his love for her. They wonder if their experience the previous night had been a dream. Demetrius wakes up and confesses his love for Helena. Both the couples are happy now. Helena and Hermia are friends again. Demetrius is about to go to Athens to plead with Aegeus the king to spare Hermia's life when Aegeus comes to the wood looking for his daughter. When he hears that Demetrius will not marry Hermia, he lets her daughter marry Lysander. There ends a beautiful story.